on?
Yeah,
What
we
doing?
on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk, we gon' have fun. We be on fire, we be lit. It's a unique hustle.
Check it. It's a unique hustle. It's your boy ECEO, and I'm here with my boy Gutta TV is on the side of me today.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? Come on, man. And
What's
that boy
good?
Moonwalker's in the building.
Yes,
Hey, man, we here, man. Hey, man, I've been wanting to get y'all together just to see how everything been going. You know, we always doing something, man. And anytime you in the city, I'm like, man, I got to get with Gutta TV.
Nah,
and then you
sure.
told me Moonwalker was with you. I said, oh, man, I get double for my trouble.
Yes,
Yeah.
Lord. Yes, Lord.
So what's going on, man?
And it's moving and grooving, getting to it. You know, proving that good dope sells itself. You know?
It do, man. That's one thing about it. You don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As long as it's cooked right.
As long as it's cooked right.
No cuts
You don't want
in between.
no
It's
cuts.
straight raw.
All that oil. I don't need none of that. I need that hoe to be right.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Yeah, nah, you right about that.
So what's up with like when you think about the music scene today, man? Like you know what's going on, man. I mean, is the music you put out that hit, man? You know, real early, and was it a big? Because you had been doing music before that.
Yes, Lord.
But that thing hit.
Okay.
And when it hit, how's that being coming off that hiatus and getting back? We talking about Lizzo, right? Okay, how did it hit? And she done lost weight now. I've been wanting to tell you that.
You know what's crazy is a lot of people be hitting me up. They be leaving that in the comments. You know, like she ain't big no more. So what you gonna do? Like, you know, it's still about the love. You know what I'm saying? It's still about the love and appreciation. But yeah, people hit me up talking about, yeah, like what you gonna do now?
Well, see, I don't know if she got the band or if she got the surgery or she worked it all the way out. I don't know.
It don't matter.
It do matter.
Long as she feel good about herself.
Well, I just wanted to be healthy.
I want her to be happy.
Well, no, and
sometimes being happy ain't being healthy.
But health is wealth. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
What you think, Gutta TV? Get break in there.
I really ain't tripping on Lizzo.
Whatever she doing, we doing it with her, right?
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't doing it with her. I don't know what she doing.
Nah, see,
we ain't doing it with her. I don't know what she doing, but yeah, she look good though.
So what? I mean, you been down in you in Miami?
Yes, Lord.
You got Trick Daddy down there. You got Luke down there. I came down. I'm praying I get that Luke interview. He the older cat. I'm trying. That's one thing.
You ain't interviewed Luke yet?
I ain't interviewed Luke yet, but I know he'll do it. Me and Big Gip, we been going back and forth.
Yeah,
we finna make that thing happen. I believe so.
That man got some stories, boy. For real.
I know he do, man. I seen him at the club one time. I think I was like, man, 16, 17.
It probably was a movie.
Hell yeah! And
you saw Luke at the club?
Yeah, we was at he came down and it was going down. It was a bunch of ass, man.
I met him a long time ago too. I met the whole 2 Live crew and everybody. Yeah.
How was that, man?
I mean, it wasn't nothing special to be real, but they just showed love.
It's cause you younger, man.
Yeah, I was young. Like I was like probably 4th grade, but they just gave me CDs and you know all that type stuff.
That nigga had,
posters.
hey, we want some pussy, man. That nigga had throw that dick.
Yeah.
Man, I played.
One.
They had all
we
that.
having some fun in the bedroom.
When I took that 2 Live crew home, it came on. It was like, I want to rock. I want to rock. I want to rock. I was like, hold on, what is this? Doodle Brown. He's like, what's going on?
Shake with your mama gang.
I was like, hold on, this is crazy.
You got to have your mind right when you put that on.
It still got the same effect.
It do, though.
When I performed in St. Louis, like last week, I performed in St. Louis in the middle of the set. I played 2 Luke songs and they went crazy. When I bought in the Sexy Red out, you know, to let people know, I know what's going on in the city. Yeah. But it got the same effect. Like still to this day, women want to dance to it.
They want to get to it.
Yeah.
Man, you know, back in the days, you know, them Freaknik tapes and stuff started popping out here lately, and niggas, you know, mamas was on there that saying lying, acting like they didn't do it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, the Freaknik.
You can't lie on them tapes, them VHS tapes.
You know, they had that before the thong was really out. They had the bag on. They didn't have the thong, but you could tell what they were trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
They like, hey, rewind that tape.
That's your mama.
Did I see my mama?
That's crazy, boy.
Man, so tell me about the music, man. Let's talk about it.
Man, Good Dope Sell Itself, the new project that's out. I put it out like a couple of weeks ago. You know, doing real well right now. You know, of course, I had to have a legend on there yourself. You know,
Yeah.
I appreciate the
man,
love.
I loved it when I heard
it.
it. Boy, when I seen it, I said, boy, I've been getting these calls, man. This ain't nothing like. I ain't never knew I was gonna be able to be on nobody. I just listened to myself in the truck. I said, who is this? And put me on. It was my other partner, LD 300. Then Miami showed me love because Double A. I don't know if you know Double A.
Nah, not familiar.
Double A put me on him. Well, it ain't out yet, but him and Boosie. So I'm circulating now. You know, this Southern thing, and I'm finna show y'all some mad love too. Watch what I do. I'm finna go in, got a TV. I gotta take it to the next level.
That's just a testament. That's just a testament to who you are. You understand? As far as like the appreciation, the love that everybody got for you. Like every time I'm in the city, you make sure you embrace me and show me love. And this. I mean, I'm truly grateful for it, bro. Like, for real.
Listen, man. Listen, if I can get up here and Lord say the same, you know, see y'all, that's old school when you say Lord say the same.
Nah, the Lord say the same.
The Lord say the same.
That's a new
I'm going to be right up here.
That's a new one for you?
That's the one the old folks say.
I heard that one my whole life.
That's a new one for me.
Now, like, say like you gon' like say like if somebody say like if somebody called my grandpa and said, "Is you gonna make it to the graduation?" And he'll be like, "Well, my truck went out and this happened, but you know, the Lord say the same."
Okay. I'm gonna be there. Like God willing.
That's right.
God willing.
It makes sense, don't it?
Yes, Lord. God say the same. They ain't say that in Miami. They ain't say that at the crib. Nah,
that's what we say at Southern Stop. So I don't see how it missed y'all.
Like, I missed us.
That's real.
But I see how I missed because Miami, they got a lot of different slang. Like he be calling his mama old girl, his daddy old boy.
We call T. Jones.
See that Dallas got that. We ain't do that.
T. Jones.
We just mama.
T. Jones, that's your mom?
Yeah.
Hey, look, we just
That's
mama.
crazy. T. Jones.
T. Lady.
Oh, T. Lady. Okay.
T. Lady.
Hey, look, I said in Little Rock, we just mama.
Oh, damn.
Get a gang sign mama. Damn,
y'all crazy with it. Y'all, you know, why do you think that the culture, the gang culture, hit so hard in Little Rock like it did?
I think just when the Crips came to town, they just made it such a big deal.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I would say. Like they made it such a big deal.
Do you know the first ones that came? You know,
yeah. Crip Mo, Bobby Banks.
He came from.
They came from Cali.
That's the way they did in Shreveport, Cooper Road, and all that same thing.
That's the first two.
Then them niggas started coming around, niggas stuff getting shot up and all. It got gangster.
Nah, it got real.
And then niggas started handling their own. Because if you come to... See, we was already getting to it. Mm-hmm. Think about it. Mm-hmm. You black, you already getting to it. My dad, I always tell the story, and I say it too much, but my daddy got shot in the head. I just left from down there, exact spot where it happened at. My daddy got shot in the head in the same... But he lived in the same spot that my uncle got killed. And he got shot in the back of the head.
That's correct.
This was before cripping and all that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
My other uncle, he had a bullet in his head as long as I knew him. Somebody shot out. Well, Aubrey Kane shot me is what he used to tell me, my uncle. So he had that bullet in his head, I believe, till he passed away. They both probably passed away now because that was a long time ago. And my other cousin, my cousin shot a nigga. They end up at the same hospital. That nigga said, "That's that nigga that shot me right there." They both got his hand shooting. So this was banging before banging happened.
Yeah, they was still banging, but we wasn't no sick.
I used to always see my uncles. I had 9 uncles and 5 aunties by my grandparents, and I used to see my uncles come home and get that gun if they didn't have it with them before they left, and go back to do their work. And you hear the next day somebody got shot. So it was already gangster, is what I'm telling you.
And then what you saying? Listen to this though. Like how you said your pops got shot and then your uncle and all that.
Same hit.
Meek Mill said on that new song, "That Proud of Me."
Yeah.
He said, "My daddy taught me how to fight," and then he went around the block and got shot.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's crazy.
You feel me?
No, that's the way. That's crazy, but that's how it be.
He said, "My daddy taught me how to fight," and then he got shot. He said, "That's why I keep a Glock." He on there like, you know what I'm saying,
bro? Like,
you know what? That's
wild.
That's probably why all my life, because my dad got shot when I was little, small, but I never seen my daddy and I have two whether shotguns or guns in the car at all times. We always was strapped.
Yeah,
we never was not strapped. My whole entire life.
Damn, man. See that? Fuck. Damn, man. Dude, come on, man. Damn, nigga.
What's wrong?
They got mad at my daddy. What the fuck, dog? I wish I could have rolled in the car. You got choppers in the back seat, man. What the fuck? I'm mad as hell. I ain't never even seen my daddy with a gun. Don't know if he got a gun or nothing. I'm pissed off, bro.
They were hunting, man, and all kind of stuff too. You gotta
fuck that, OG.
I done told you about my
pops.
pops.
Sit on no choppers.
Any first firearms I ever seen in my life was because of my pops. I'm talking about like
you gotta be,
even in church.
Your daddy need to be in your life, man. So you can get some of that. See, I got it from the block, and then my brother 4 years older than me, so he was able to catch me. When I'm 4, he 8. He already boom. When I'm 8, he 12. It was already like that. You feel me? When I jumped into high school at 16, he was getting out of that mug.
So
you hear me? Like
he was leading the way.
Yeah, it was all. So that was lucky for me.
Yeah.
But it still wasn't a daddy.
No, I wasn't like that.
You see what I'm saying?
Because I'll give you another instance. I was shooting dice. Cause I was selling dope at this time. I was young, crazy, selling dope, hustling a little bit, but I was shooting dice. And R.I.P. to Ray Ray. I never forget it. Ray Ray had
rest in peace, Ray Ray.
Yeah, Ray Ray. I shot and I hit 5. But the nigga said I hit 7, 2 and 3 and 2.
Yeah, like he just
but I grabbed my money. I said, nah, nigga, that's 5. That's my point.
So now you say you burnt your money.
No, that's my point. 5, nigga. But so he goes get in the car, get his gun, and put it on the counter. That's what he done.
Yeah.
So the nigga did that. Now I ain't tell my dad or nothing, but a few days later, my daddy went down there. Both of them dead now, but my daddy went down there and talked to the nigga, and he probably been a bad nigga too. My daddy come back and he said, that nigga ain't so bad. I talked to that nigga. You ain't gonna have no problems with that nigga. When I talked to him, he had tears in his eyes. I said, God damn, I know you a bad nigga, but damn.
Real nigga, boy.
But he don't play. My dad never played with me in my life.
In your life?
Never. He never played with me.
No bullshit.
I never throw the ball or none of that. He never played with me. That's the way I was raised.
Bullshit.
And he ain't play with nobody else either.
Yeah.
I seen him put a knife to a nigga's chest that was trying to hit me in the head with a bottle one night because I whooped these other niggas in front of him. I'm being real, and I seen him put the niggas. I was running around chanting. I'm like, "Oh, these niggas weak." Man. Niggas gonna hear this story and know what. Oh, these niggas weak. I was saying that, like, "Oh, these niggas weak. These niggas weak." I was talking. I already was winning, me and my other cousin. I ain't gonna tell the whole story, but when the shit happened, he basically, I didn't even know the old nigga was even their cousin or nothing. He tapped me on the shoulder. He said, "All of them ain't weak, killer."
Yeah,
all of them ain't weak.
Say all of them ain't weak.
My dad was over there so fast, I didn't even know he was even that close up on us. Yeah. Had that knife in his chest. My dad is skinning deer, everything. I was like, ooh, I hope that nigga gonna work on that nigga with that knife.
Boy.
He good with it.
He was clean.
You know what he told him?
Boy.
He said, nigga, stay out them niggas shit, them kids. Because he was my dad's age. He said, stay out them kids shit.
Yeah, let them niggas do them.
We were like 17, 19, and this nigga like 35 to 40. He shouldn't even did that.
Like, they let them niggas fight, do whatever they do.
We didn't have no guns or nothing out there, so we just scrapping.
Yeah.
So that was my young life. Like I don't never tell them stories because I really don't need a nigga to think that stuff bad or something to brag on because I like to not made it through. A lot of my homeboys didn't make it through. One of my homeboys got out the car and got stabbed in the head with a screwdriver.
Man,
so and killed him.
Boy. Man, Moon, I want you to.
So you see what I'm saying?
I want you to tell a pop story, man.
I swear on my soul, boy, your pop sound like my pop.
Really?
My pop's the type of nigga like he ain't no conversation with my pops.
No.
You understand what I'm saying? I remember one time like my little brother riding his bike in the neighborhood. My little brother come back. He come back with the bike, but he crying though, like real deal crying. My pop's like, what's going on with you? My little brother, you know what I'm saying? My little brother, like mentally, he ain't really, you know what I'm saying? So my pop already feel the way about it. You did what I'm saying? My little brother, nigga down the street try to take the bike from me. My pops, go throw his slides on. He didn't throw no shoes on. Go throw his slides on. Walk down the street. And he see the nigga, like the nigga, walking chest out, like looking crazy. On my soul, my pops down there slapped the nigga face off. Then they slapped the nigga.
By praying.
My pop said, slap the nigga face. Hold on, let me go get this pistol real quick. On my soul, God can take the air out of my lungs if I'm lying. This nigga damn near walked us home apologizing to my pops. Damn near walked us home.
No bullshit.
Sir, hey, sir, please, sir, like, sir, I'm sorry. Like, you know what I'm saying? That type of nigga.
Oh, it wasn't charged?
Like that type of nigga, like stand up nigga. Like my pops been at my entire life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like no conversation when it come down to it. You know what I'm saying? But you said your pops ain't never throw no ball, which my pops had us in boxing. So
nah, he never.
You know what I'm saying? He put hands on us and shit. But he had us in boxing and had us playing football and shit like that. So that type of shit, like he was real deal like militant. On the weekends before we had to go to like practice and do shit like that, or on the weekends if we didn't have practice, his backyard, how big our backyard was, plastic bags over there. All of them. We had straight boys. Nigga, you know where your section at. Go get them leaves up. You know what I'm saying? And be ready to go work out. You know what I'm saying? Go get ready to go play football. Go get ready for what it is that you got to do for the day. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that's something to be, you got those memories, you know, and that's what I got. You know, I still got memories, and it's good memories and bad. We just telling the good stories. So it was a time my uncle and my daddy got into it over me. So it was a thing where they fell out because my uncle took up for me, and my daddy was really tough on me. So my uncle, I didn't speak to my daddy for about 3 years. No, we the same age. This nigga just, mama's still alive. He wasn't playing with him about us moving on to the next. We were gonna sell dope, hang out, kick it. They do the old stuff like work and all that. He was more of just trying to transition out of that old way that they was raised. Cause you gotta realize my daddy was probably 20 years, 25 years old. No, my dad's about 18 years older than his brother. But we all worked together, and some stuff happened out there on the job because we all working with him. And then another older guy tried to lie on me, and when he did, my uncle heard it. He was there. He was like, "Nah, you ain't finna talk to him like that." They got into it. They, guns and these niggas, they didn't play fair with each other. I didn't never see, like nobody really talk to my pop like that, but they brothers. So it was a checkmate thing. He said, "Well, then, nigga, you take care of him, and I stay with my uncle." Nigga, my uncle, we partied like hell, nigga.
Hey, you say,
shout out to Uncle Nito.
Hey, he talking about, I don't know what's going on, but hey, me and Uncle start kicking.
Uncle Nito.
Uncle Nito, but I was finna say, boy, I got an uncle that still to the day my pops want to do something.
See what I'm saying?
I'm talking about for over 20 years, my pops want to put a hold of this nigga right now.
They wouldn't even speak to each other for years. They never waved, they never talked. They see each other, they walk out the other way. I was with Uncle for a while. I didn't even go talk to my daddy. Then after I broke my leg in football, we started back talking.
Yeah,
but it took something crazy.
It's always something to get you back with your people.
Yeah, but they started back eventually. But that's just life, man. I love both of them. They both was my helped me come up. You know what I'm saying? And so you need all that, bro. You need a village, right?
Yeah.
You go down. You go to. You had them neighbors that'll whoop your ass. Like if something.
I had I had something like that.
Yeah, you get out of line.
They wouldn't whip your ass, but they damn sure was like the extra eyes. They was like cameras for sure. They was the cameras before the cameras. Before we had cameras.
For sure. Before you had cameras, you had neighbors.
Yeah, for real, boy. They was the ones reporting to the parent.
I would have rather them with me because they tell pops I'm gonna get my ass towed up.
Nah, shit. Back in the day, shit. They probably beat you. Then you probably get another when you get to the crib.
That's what I'm saying, man. It was crazy, man. But I just, I know already, man, that a village is needed, man, for kids, bro. Even when you ain't around, like you don't know the village now is the video games.
You was in the club last night.
You hear what I just said?
You was in the club last night. You ain't gonna don't tell too much of the idea for the movie. You remember?
Oh yeah, what I said.
Hey, we can't say too much, but as far as like the technology, it's like
it's
the village.
It's a cold world. The technology with the phones and everything.
No lie, boy. Gutta was just talking about that last night. We in the club.
I'm telling you,
it's crazy. It's crazy. It came to him in the club, and then after it came to him in the club. An example, boom, right there in front of her. He say, "Look,
that's where it be."
And then the example got better because it cleared up.
Yeah,
it made it. It was like, oh dang, it's just like you. I don't even want to go too deep. It's over with.
Give it away.
Yeah, let me keep the hat on.
Christ, boy, for real.
I gotta ask you, with the way that the music, will we ever get a banger about the women again?
Man, Toxic. I have Toxic. That's on the new project.
Good Dope
Sell Itself. Yes, sir. It has over 200,000
got the visuals
right now. Got a music video for it.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What made you write it? Because this on a whole nother level of how stuff can go bad,
Yes,
toxic.
Lord. Yeah, basically, and you know how you have that situation where your old lady might want to argue, might want to fuss, but you ain't on that right now. You trying to like, you know, you trying to get into it.
Yeah,
that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't on the same page, but y'all could be if she just chilled out. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, you're exactly right. I'm telling you now, it's a lot of times, man. You seen what happened with Diddy and Cassie?
Nah, not too much.
You didn't. Well, Cassie got drugged a little bit, but OG told me that he had insight that some money came up missing. Is the reason he ran out there. OG be tripping me out.
He said
some money. He know people. He say some money came up missing.
I don't know. Tell OG he put an excuse on it.
Yeah,
he gotta just say call a spade a spade.
Yeah, he said
he got caught on camera beating her up. We ain't see the money getting stolen.
Yeah, but he grabbed the bag first.
But OG, we ain't see the money getting. We ain't see the money getting stolen.
Yeah.
All we saw was the punch.
Hey, well, and my thing is too. Like, this Diddy we talk about. So if that is the case, how much money we talking about that done came up?
Yeah, like somebody steal 20,000 from you, like,
especially if it's in the bag. You grab the bag,
some money, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. He's got a lot of stuff going on right now. I watch a lot of the trial because I have to report on it. And it's a girl named Mia came out yesterday, I believe.
Okay, what she saying?
She was quiet. They didn't show her face, so I'm thinking she wearing a mask because usually they write the script of your face on there, right? So I'm like, who is this bro? She was real conservative. They telling you about it, but they not telling you details who she is. They showed Cassie going in and out of court. They ain't even showed Mia. And they saying it's like a fake name, right?
Yeah, that's scary. Bro.
And I'm saying, is this Superhead or some goddamn body? Because she said the same thing that I heard Superhead.
What'd she say?
Blood was everywhere.
Blood was everywhere?
Got there on the bed, like
that was like an excerpt
see
from
what
her
I'm
book.
Saying? Like that's what I'm saying. I'm like, is this girl? She said that.
I ain't read her book though. Yeah, I remember.
I ain't read it too, but I remember like some of like the excerpt.
I remember though. I don't know how or when, but I read like a page. It was like a page talking about Shaq and everybody one day though. Yeah, I did. I ain't gonna lie.
I seen her on Rodeo Drive, and I seen her at the Palms Hotel one night. And I tried, I was trying to meet her, dog. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was saying, shit.
Exactly.
No, Bow Wow said if you get a chance, Bow Wow said if you get a chance, you need to try to meet her, boy.
Hey, boy, that's crazy. That lady done changed her life, right? She done changed her life, man. We look how we talk, man.
She did.
Man, people don't let you forget your past.
She wrote a book, man. She wrote a whole book. She didn't want to change.
Talking about her
That's a new woman,
Gutta.
That's a new woman, bro.
That book is a time stamp.
That's a new woman, bro.
So
she
you ain't gonna call her Superhead.
I don't know her name.
Exactly.
I apologize. I can't think. I know her name. Korean Stephens.
I'm still calling the head.
Mia. Who is
crazy.
Mia?
Nah, but I don't think that's her.
Because she supposed to be Diddy's his assistant.
I don't think it's her though, cause she's saying if she is real as Bow and all these other dudes, cause I done heard a lot of dudes talk about her and they talk highly.
Yeah,
but if she is real as that, she ain't on there doing that.
Had her head gone.
I mean, but
that was Lil Wayne, bro. Really.
But listen, what I'm saying, if she is that real though, she ain't doing that. She'll let that Diddy shit pass. You feel me? That's why I know it ain't her.
Man.
Well, somebody was in court and very, conserved, and they don't know. They basically was telling her story and how she seen him do all this stuff. It's coming out now. How far do this trial go? We got about probably a month and a half, 2 months left. What do you see happening? I
don't know what he like fully accused of.
I don't either.
Or I don't know what he fully accused of.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell
or
going on.
What they trying to prove, because a lot of this stuff sound like stuff that happened years ago. It's like it would be like past the statute of limitations.
You can't say that. See what happened to R. Kelly. It whole come back from 30 years. As long as you got a documentary.
You know what I'm saying?
That's just because we ain't knowledgeable about that stuff. So we might well just leave that alone, because we don't know how it's going to go.
I'm trying to figure it out.
We just want it to go good for Diddy.
I want to see the nigga. I ain't gonna lie. If the nigga walk out, I wouldn't trip. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
If he rap, no, but I had a child. I don't have no Ciroc. I got my boy 50 stuff up here now.
What you say?
One thing I can say about the situation though is how I don't know how know what I'm saying, people know what I'm saying, in Texas or in Arkansas looked at like the bad boy and the death row situation, but we looked at at Suge Knight, like he was like the bad guy, and Diddy was like, you know what I'm saying? Like he
like
was
a square or something.
Damn near, yeah. Like the lame, like some of the stuff that we do hear about. Like I wouldn't say we'll probably think that about Suge, but as far as like him being like the nigga that'll like really have, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Some
you
shit
know,
done.
for niggas like us from the South, we be having a strong Cali ties though.
Yeah.
So we be knowing.
Suge wasn't no angel.
Yeah, and we
You know
been
what I'm
hearing
saying?
that
Like,
Puffy. You know, we been hearing
we know
Puffy
Suge
and the
was
angel a long time ago.
Oh,
you
yeah.
feel me?
Right,
like,
right.
see, we
We
ain't
never
hear,
liked him.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't
You gotta
know.
say we never liked
Yeah,
him.
nah, no
never liked it.
bullshit.
Never
No
liked it.
bullshit.
That shit crazy.
We was Suge Knight and Tupac.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Damn, like
Yeah.
you feel me?
That's it.
But
Makes
I'm
sense.
saying I still like what Puff
But-
got going on.
But as far as like, you
whatever.
know, I wouldn't say like as far as like what Arkansas or Dallas, as far as like the industry period, people looked at Diddy like, you know, he was dancing, wearing the shiny suits.
Nah,
he
I know
was
what
like,
you're saying.
Them niggas,
You know what I'm saying?
man, I ain't gonna lie. When Mason and him came out, it was a movement. Like they made a lot of damn money.
Yeah, they did.
Them niggas
they
made
did.
a lot.
Every
of,
time I
Diddy
seen-
made a lot of damn money.
Every time I seen them standing at that golf course on that video on 106 in Park, I'm like, ooh, them boys cold.
Yeah, because we seen it. But you know, when you think about the bad boy image, he had some moments like that shine moment when that boy
Yeah.
when somebody got killed. He had some pivoting moments where you knew it could get street.
Well, we got to see him yelling. The first time we really got to saw him in action, what people don't say, we saw him on the band.
Making the band.
Making
Yeah,
the
like
band.
that's what we really saw
When
him
he
yelling.
trashed
Like he
it.
was yelling at Lil Rain, the dancer, or whatever her name
Yeah,
was
yeah, he
back
was
in the
hard
day.
on them hoes.
He was yelling at her. He was yelling at them. He was, and I'm talking about not just regular yelling. He was pissed. You feel me? Like
pissed.
we was like, damn, I ain't know Puffy get that mad. You
I
know,
know,
that's
yeah,
how,
like, fool,
like how
you
you
going
thought,
off
like
on
how
him,
you
yeah.
was saying. We all thought like
Yeah.
that too. And then we saw that. We like, damn. Then he made the motherfucker walk to a cheesesteak. That nigga crazy.
Yeah, and then the nigga turned around and started talking about love and all that. It kind of
Yeah,
like,
brother
what's
love.
up, man? And
But you know that's what gangsters do when we in forgiveness.
trying to change.
We be trying to change. I'm doing that now. Shit, I felt them. I'm like this.
Brother love.
I be hoping that it erase the gangsta off my face. Hey, look, you be want to turn around and be like,
oh man, this shit.
do I look soft now?
Yeah, these niggas real trying to play. I think when you look at it, the whole situation, man, you got to just be happy, bro. That hey, he could have been gone because it was a war going on. He was in the mix of a whole goddamn war. You got to realize Pacman was not playing with them niggas. He had these niggas running around here,
One thing
shifting and moving and shit.
Another thing I can say, how you just said, another thing I can say about the situation, that might have been like a bad thing too. Like, not God forgive me for saying that, you know what I'm saying? A bad thing that he, you know what I'm saying, that he survived, but it probably played into his arrogance. Like, well, I can't be touched. You feel what I'm saying? It did. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done survived the 90s with everything that's going on. I done survived the 2000s with the situation with Shine. You know what I'm saying? So he probably, if everything is true, he probably felt like, boy, I can't be touched.
I never forget when T.I. came home. I keep saying this. T.I. came home. You can Google it.
I remember when he came home.
And he was at a Diddy party. Some party Diddy was at with some Ciroc. And he was like, Diddy throw liquor on a dude. Erykah Badu was in the audience too. It was a bunch of people there. Well, whoever this nigga was had the wrong bottle of liquor. And Diddy was throwing shit at him and disrespecting him. Look it up. It's on. You can Google it. You can YouTube it. And when Diddy did that, he was throwing nigga, you drinking the wrong liquor, man. T.I. stopped it. He had a microphone. T.I. said, hey, man, Diddy, leave that nigga alone. Let that man drink what he want, man. If you going to be doing all that, me and my crew, we can just get the hell out of here.
That what T.I. said?
Look, it's on the internet. I know it's there.
Dang.
Because he was like, I'm not. Let that nigga drink what he want to drink.
Hey, nah, cause don't be bringing that heat.
Because he already fresh out. So he didn't want to deal with that shit. If you know what it is to be fresh out, you know you don't want to deal with that stuff.
That shit ain't just gonna say Diddy. That shit gonna say T.I., his people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was saying about when we was, you know what I'm saying? Like in St. Louis, like, you know what I'm saying? Situation, it can come back. It ain't gonna be just, it's gonna be whoever is there and connected. Like, so, protect yourself, boy.
She with us, man.
Nah, that's the thing. Like my sister Jay, like, she's so loyal. And at the same time, she's so crazy. And at the beginning of our relationship with a meeting, you know, not coming out the same womb. So when we met, we had a lot of fallouts. You know, where we was, I'm like, man, I hate this female. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then I realized, like, no, that's just her. some people you gotta let them do them.
Of course.
Like, I came in trying to coach her. That's what I realized. That's why we so tight now.
Yeah.
Because at first when I met, I'm like, I can't coach her. I can't tell her how much to drink or where to go. I gotta let her do her. This my home girl. Just let her live. Because I'm always trying to stop her. Like, hey Jay, you too live. Chill out. You know all that. And that kept us beefing. Because she was like, man, fuck these people. And then now me and her beefing or something.
No, you just gotta pray for him, bro.
Yeah. Like you saw how I knew Lil Dunn at the pictures thing.
Yeah,
it's because that's one of the things. Like I learned that. Like he just being him. He don't even understand how he look or what it feel like. Nah, I'm straight. But if I say something to him like, no, nigga, like how I had to, then that could cause us to get into it.
It could trigger something else.
And I wasn't trying to go there. So I'm like, bro, just
especially in a whole other city. Hell no, another state.
Come on, we ain't supposed to beef in another city. Nah, we can beef at home.
Yeah, we definitely can beef at home.
We beef amongst each other
down here. We gonna beef with everybody else down here.
Yeah, we beefing with everybody else in another city.
But I want to go back to the Diddy part just 1 second to say, man.
You don't go back. You don't go to the
Boosie said, pause. Boosie said, just hooked up with Diddy, just left New York City. He said, on that last I seen him before. He was like, hell no. Just New York City hooked up with and he skipped that part. I was on the stage with it.
Hey, people funny.
And another thing too, like I don't be really speaking on stuff like that when it comes to other people's business. Like remember when it first came out, it was like they said it was like 1,000 bottles of like baby oil that was found. Man, they just reported that it was nowhere near that. They were like, yeah, it was a lot, but it was like 20-something bottles. That's still a lot. A baby oil to be having at the crib. But 1,000 though, you understand what I'm saying? So we would have been sitting there complaining about, oh damn, bro, had 1,000 bottles. We would have been sitting there saying that.
I got one bottle in here. I mean, if they locking niggas up for baby oil, I'm in trouble, Dick. You know what I'm saying? I got about 4 bottles. You know, is there a limit?
Man, I think some stuff just be needing to. That's why I be that's why I quit doing like all the interviews and shit, OG. Because that's what I gotta say them niggas' name. Damn, that's what the you know them niggas.
Yeah.
You didn't think I was gonna say his name?
I thought it was. Beef.
The Adam 12.
You heard us
Salute OG Paru, the Adam 12.
Oh Lord,
I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's where all that came from.
But the history of the history of this thing is so important because for me, getting in the game, because I got in after all y'all, I'm thinking we got an opportunity to transfer this thing with black media and help to tell the stories from our perspective. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking about the mess as much as I'm talking about, hey man, like I'm telling you, we ain't push no information up. That's what I'm trying to figure out how to do. And I'm already skilled at dealing with certain things when it comes to media.
It's different though, OG.
So I'm trying to push this narrative up. You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm on the outside looking in from the media. And I realize it's different. We can try to be positive, or we can try to do this. All the stuff I was doing at first, not trying to bring drama to this.
It's gonna be drama.
The thing is now it's I realized they done started this new word or 2 words, the content creators.
Okay.
So no matter what we try to do, it's somebody out there right now. Like I just seen somebody named Pootie. He came to my state and he interviewing a white man that's supposed to be the most racist white man in America.
Who did it? He just came down there?
Yeah, but I'm just saying that to say, man, people don't care what they just want some views, OG.
Yeah.
They don't even give a damn. This ain't real life.
Everybody though.
No, hell no, but this shit ain't real life though. You know what I'm saying?
But if we don't say something, then all of the foolishness is gonna override the real.
Yeah.
That's why people like you gotta say something. People like you gotta say something. If we don't say nothing, then all of the clown stuff that you see that you know ain't right is gonna oversaturate the market, and that realness ain't gonna step up.
That's why your boy always say something, don't he?
Yeah, he cutting up, boy.
He say something every time. He don't care if it's sensitive.
50 cut up, but at the end of the day, I think he's needed too. He understand how to get through the algorithm.
Nah, that's my boy there.
He understood early, like from when he did the How to Rob. 50 Cent understood.
He knew.
Like, I have to get y'all attention. You know what I'm saying? Like just sitting there rapping might not do it, but let me go ahead and cause just a little bit of conversation. You know what I'm saying? Just
But
get the
let's be
conversation
real.
going.
The commercials and stuff, it don't have. You gotta understand. Like when you pointing at the liquor and all that, when you showing love and you and say like Master P and them sent me the cereal. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Juggy and like just showing love like that.
Right.
And you able to show this stuff. It's another level to this thing when it come to brothers linking up.
Right.
So you ain't gotta look at it from that crazy perspective so much.
I feel
you gotta look at it as a way to help our people that's really serious about
it's
it.
three of us that just build it. Just
There you go.
Let it be just us three.
I gotta go to TV. Go to TV might say Boss Talk. I done seen you do it, and it make me feel good that somebody rocking with me somewhere in LA or somewhere in Miami.
Right,
you see what I'm saying?
Right.
And Moonwalker talking about Boss Talk, and it's like, damn, man, I did what I supposed to do. That's what I'm talking about. All this other stuff. This niggas always trying to get on here. I just deny.
I
don't have time for that.
Yeah,
that's real.
We got these microphones over here, man. Y'all stop playing. We got our own way of doing things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the part we got to pay attention to.
Hey, I remember telling you, OG, when everybody was becoming a podcaster and a new YouTuber, I was like, OG, it's all good.
Oh yeah, you had
only the strong survive, OG. I told you about the story with Yo Gotti and Jeezy and everybody thought that if I go buy a camera, I don't need to hire Gutta no more.
That's right.
But then when they get the camera, none of their homeboys want to hold it, so now they don't get no footage tonight. No, everybody passing that mother going, hey, hold this.
They don't want to. They don't want to do the job.
Dang, we need to hire bro back.
Yeah,
you feel me?
No, that's
but it's
real.
only the strong survive, man. Listen, man. This I want to say this little motivation, man. If you whatever you do, you don't let watching somebody else make you not want to do it or think that you can't exceed. You feel me? Because people be watching other people, and I never let that stop me. Like, man, I was seeing niggas do what I was about to do, and I'm looking at them like I'm gonna kill them niggas.
I'm on.
They slipping. I'm looking where they slipping.
I got you.
I'm like, oh,
that's it. That's it.
The same shit with the music though. Motherfucker be like, damn, but everybody in their mama rapping. The music business saturated. Everybody rapping because everybody got a computer can put something out, but they ain't me though.
No bullshit.
They can't do what I do. They ain't even got the ideas I have. You don't sound like me.
Show OG your YouTube right now. Show him the studio so he'll know the difference when you be talking to these artists, OG. Okay. You be talking to a lot of artists. I don't give a damn how big they is. Them motherfuckers don't be doing no numbers, OG.
You ain't gotta tell me.
Nothing. That's last 28 days. Now look at the last 28 days and you say it on camera.
96,000.
No, say the views. The
96,000 views. That's watched 3 million.
Come on, man.
3 million views.
28 days.
Last month, right? That don't say lifetime.
No, that's hard.
I'm telling you this every month.
Every month.
You add it up. If you do 10 months, that's 30.
Yeah.
These niggas not doing no numbers, OG. They just be talking.
Man, I know. You want to know how I know? Cause when they come, they don't get no views.
hey, come on, man. Ain't no bullshit. No bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? So it definitely all shows. I think people know, but I think that's the whole game. YouTube knows. I think the labels know. They really know the real between what's real and what's not. And I think that's the deciding factor. And that's why you see so many rappers, but you don't see a lot of impact or they're not getting the money like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I wanted you to hear though, more or less of that part, because
they're not.
Yeah,
but they want to. But you can act right. You can act like you getting it. They hey man, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You got one project out. You ain't even putting on. You don't never be on here like that.
Yeah.
So I have to look at all that stuff when I'm thinking about bringing a person on. I seen this little dude the other day. I'm like, this little nigga hard. I started looking through all this stuff, and he been in my inbox. But I was just seeing him the other day. He's singing hard. I said, boy, I showed him to my wife last night. I said, that nigga, I might need to go check that little nigga out because he really singing his ass off. I know raw talent.
Right.
But it's like, what? Now I got to look at his circle around him. What he got going on?
Yeah,
because I don't know if I want that even around me.
Yeah,
that's for real.
I'm being real, so I'm looking at my followers, looking at who he follows.
Nah, you right, man. What I tell you the other day though, Moon? I told you I don't even like doing getting in pictures with niggas, cause what?
Yeah, cause you don't know if you gonna want that picture to pop up later.
That's
right.
I
don't know if I want to be affiliated.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want that connection.
No bullshit.
What's gonna happen with that?
Yeah, you feel me? Like I'm trying to tell you, that's this game too, though.
Game throwed out. What's some of the impact you've seen in like Miami with the song growing and blowing like it did, and just people embracing you?
In Miami?
Yeah.
Miami is always like last to be hip to something. When it come down to the hometown,
no, that's
to the
your
crib.
home. Prophet is not honoring his own country. Where do you feel like you get the most love? What city?
That's crazy. It's always Dallas.
I know that.
Dallas,
bad motherfucker.
Dallas love our town niggas, man. They love me too, but
yeah, it's always like Texas, Georgia. Though, like, as far as like the love, whenever it's always like, you know what I mean, like home. You feel what I'm saying? Whenever I'm here, I always feel like I'm home.
Who knew your song and you did like, damn, they rocking with it, like you know?
That's crazy. I said the adult star Cherokee. When I seen that, like, that's what I seen. Like, I had Jermaine Dupri danced all too. That was like, yo, like, bro, I done listened to all the artists that you done created all my entire life. Yeah. But then when you see somebody who you know, when you was a kid, it was like, hold on, man.
Not Cherokee the ass.
Like, nah.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker. That was man, she was like one of the first fine thick chicks before like BBL.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it was a lot of them, but I'm saying her. She was
so that situation was like, hold on, like, nigga, you heard me and you rocking with it, like that situation was crazy.
I ain't back in the day. They names was Vanity.
Oh yeah,
like that.
Stupid, boy.
Nah, you talking about the porn star?
Yeah, you remember
Lacy
that one?
Lips.
Lacy Lips.
I don't even know who that is.
Hey, I think I know that one. I'm telling you,
shout out. Yeah, it was some, man.
Yeah, it was some mean
They got new ones. Everybody, they done only fanned it out now.
Yeah.
OG, you remember this all topic? We ain't got to go too deep on it because it's all fellas on here. But man, wasn't it crazy back in the day, like looking for a DVD? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about not just a movie, but I'm talking about when you about to do something with a female. But you looking for it, you got to rub it on your shirt.
Yeah.
Stupid, man.
But even if you're trying to get it, I go way back further than that. You know, the centerfold, where you fold that whole damn picture out.
The whole picture.
And the Playboy magazine. What's the name? My uncle, you know, the ones up, not my dad's side, but on the other side, you know, some pictures under the house, man. I don't know who was going. I know my uncle
under the house.
Under the house. I found them. I was like, damn, you know. I was like, wow, like, woo. I'm like Selma. I'm Selma
on the box.
Yeah, I'm
hey, you hear me? The box.
Hey, Selma A. And then Selma A books, and I'm like, damn. Then you just pull this one page, and that whole just keep rolling out. I'm like, damn. You can see a whole body.
Damn.
Because it's called a centerfold. They fold it twice.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the centerfold.
It was a real
They didn't do it in every magazine because that was expensive. You feel me? Yeah, that was expensive.
The centerfold. You didn't know what I was talking about?
I remember the Source and XXL magazine used to have like the little poster in it too.
They got that from Hugh Hefner, man. That come from Hugh, man. You go look at the documentary.
No, mainly was a Source that had like
they had a little chick of the week in a jet.
Yeah, she was bad. Every month.
I pick up the magazine.
I never looked at us.
It was y'all wrong. It was Jet Beauty of the Week.
Yeah, the Beauty of the Week.
It was the week.
All them other ones wasn't doing nothing. Babyface, all of them. Eddie Murphy, Moone and shit. I'm trying to get to this beauty, man. She got on a little bikini. She's standing in that motherfucker. I'm looking. Yeah, that's how it was.
OG, crazy. How you feel about times like that? That's never coming back. Apparently,
I think,
right?
Man,
ain't coming back.
It ain't never coming back. But I can say everything was for the time period that it was.
It was just at a good time.
It was a time period. These are time stamps, like that book Superhead made.
Okay, I feel what you're saying now. When you say the time stamp, just let it live with that time.
That's right.
Plus, time too fast now. Everything going on too quick. People like back then, you got like one Source magazine, XXL magazine a month. And you will read that for the whole month. Like,
no
you know
bullshit.
Now everything on social media, news come by so quick when it come out. The artists, like, say for instance, an artist will be arguing with his old lady today. They got a new project out tomorrow. Somebody's like,
no bullshit.
Every time you turn around, somebody new is out. So
yeah.
People attention span short as hell now
it's
too.
Crazy.
You know what I'm
saying? Speaking of attention span short, tapes coming out, man. Tory Lanez got stabbed 14 times. They moved to a new prison. But they new tapes, they releasing tapes, right? They releasing video footage, cam footage that night. What happened? And Megan said she stepped on glass, and then she come back. And then she said they was like, well, you know, what really happened? I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to mess up my.
Moone know something about this. He told me the other day.
I was like, I don't know nothing about the image. And I was like, damn, like, so now they trying to say, why would Tory Lanez team put the footage out now instead of before the trial? I don't understand why it's coming out now. And then the guy who used to be with Kelsey or whoever, now he's speaking out saying after he fired.
Mm-hmm. And that make it look weird.
After he fired. If Gutta was going to jail, I'm gonna say this right now, because of something you done, and we was all together, and I was your driver. I'm not gonna let that man go to jail. I don't give a damn. I'm not with you like that.
Oh no.
I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
If you done it, I'm not gonna be like, I don't know what happened. It was two niggas.
Yeah.
I ain't lying on nobody, but I ain't finna let Gutta go to jail if they saying he done it and he didn't touch nothing.
Yeah.
I can't do that. And I don't give a damn if they ain't gonna admit it, because they say I can't say it, I'm saying on the internet.
Like I don't.
You understand what I'm saying? Like I know what really happened, man. Because you gonna get stabbed 14 times. You know?
Yeah, you said once I get there.
Yeah, so I don't want. We ain't taking that chance.
Yeah.
If that's what really that bodyguard dude or that driver dude did, you know what I'm saying? But that's what they saying. He's saying now. Oh man, she did. Tory Lanez knocked the gun away.
Like I don't know what happened, but my question was like, because I did see the tape, like with her talking with the police. I don't really know what happened, but my question was like when she said I don't want to go to jail. Can we go to jail for this? She was like, we. My thing was like, you know, I don't like really speaking on too many people's business, but
you say that, but I want to stop you right there. Y'all keep saying that, but the damn news, the public, everybody talking about this shit.
Yeah,
and at the end of the day, it ain't like you just. I mean, everybody's talking about this off camera for sure. These niggas is in the nigga. We used to be under the tree, nigga, with a Colt 45 or.
Now you know what it is. I think I understood
talking.
when you were saying it. What it is though, I don't think people want to. Some people like me and Moone. I don't think we want to be wrong on camera.
Yeah, and I don't want.
You feel me?
What I'm saying,
I don't think you can be. I think your opinion is your opinion.
I feel you. Okay.
So I don't think you can be.
Okay, I feel you.
I told my other partner that. When you a good nigga, you can talk about anything because you ain't bothering nobody.
This my dude.
And this shit is on the news, man.
This the only thing I had. This the only thing I was questioning about it though was like, if you the victim, why are you asking the police? Can we go to jail for this?
Yeah.
That was my only question. Like, why you going to jail if you the victim?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she not that bright. She young, bro. She ain't like you. You've been around.
Wow.
She ain't been around no damn. She been doing that music.
A victim know they're a victim though.
Yeah.
No matter how old you
Not
is.
if you drunk. Not if you drunk.
Not around the world.
You done been drunk. Have you been drunk?
Hell yeah.
I'm not really drunk.
Yeah.
And you sitting on the curb and
probably
shit.
don't know everything.
Paranoid and if you done pop something, popped or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we don't know.
We don't know what she was on.
So did she get shot though?
The doctor says that it was that fragments of a shell. So yeah, they know that it was a shooting going on. But from what they saying, the gun not knocked out the way he was trying to stop it, and they was into it over liking Tory Lanez, according to what people are saying. Yeah. They both was liking him, but I told him that never would happen to a Southern nigga, cause we not putting two girls in the car. We not gonna put two girls that we knocking off unless we all know what's going on.
All us
we all know we smashing tonight. You know, am I right? If we in the car like
what you
that.
saying? That's Tory Lanez's mistake right there?
Hell yeah, I wouldn't have put them. Why would I put them in the car together if they don't really know what's going on?
Okay.
But that's being naive because you ain't really
he was on his Tory Lanez. He like, they gonna be all right.
No, you can't do that. No.
He probably was
I'm not getting in the car with him. I'm too player. Yeah. I'm not getting in the car with him anyway. We following them. We got the black cars and all kind of stuff. We're not supposed to be in the same
car. Car with them?
No, they don't even like it. They don't know each other. So y'all meet me over here.
Yeah, that's a cold story.
So I just don't think you riding with me. I'm not that player with you because I don't really like. I don't do that. I don't want both of y'all together with me. I'm knocking both of y'all off separate.
Yeah.
He probably was on some man. Whoever vibe tonight, that's who I'm gonna vibe with.
No, it's gonna be a vibe. All right, just over the beat. And you 5'1", 5 even.
Maybe
I saw the little video of him getting stabbed. Looked like dude tried to kill him, huh?
Well, dude putting it on him, man. But that video look. I'm like, is this AI? Because he was stabbing like
was stabbing with it.
And I ain't seen no red or nothing.
I saw it.
I ain't even watch it.
I was like, this nigga stabbing quick as hell. Like, did they speed the camera up? This nigga stabbing.
That was it. He was.
And then he come on and say it was self-defense.
Who said that?
The dude, he gave you that. It's a whole audio tape of him out saying it was self-defense.
It looked like though Tory swung at him first.
He said he was coming at him and all that. I'm like, damn.
It looked like it. No. You saw Tory chilling like he was finna walk downstairs.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Then he turned around like somebody said something to him and went up on bro.
Let me tell you something about that penitentiary.
And bro smashed him.
And that penitentiary, bro. Man. When them Mexicans is together and them niggas is together, we don't talk.
Yeah.
Mexicans don't talk to niggas when they locked up. I don't know if y'all, if you've been locked up, Mexicans and niggas is not together.
Right.
Period. They're not hanging together.
Yeah.
They whisper all day. And I whisper. Not whisper, we loud. Yeah, nigga, what's up, blah, blah, blah. And if you ever in there, and they all put on their boots back in the day when I was going, you definitely put your boots on.
Yeah, you say something to go on.
Because you ain't never see what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm already knowing, yeah.
We don't, it would almost be like, it's so political, people don't realize that you have to have permission to do certain things. And ain't no one Hispanic guy to me gonna go do anything without the whole crew. Somebody know.
Knowing something.
You see what I'm saying? They know the friction is in there, we too close knit. Now if there ain't no friction, it's a hit. Yeah. And it's a hit that they knew was gonna happen.
So they knew, basically. You saying everybody in there knew what was going to happen.
Everybody not knew. The blacks, but the Hispanics.
Yeah, the Hispanics, they knew what was going to happen.
They know. They all partners. They don't rock. Bro, you know how big y'all niggas is compared to them when you get in there?
What Tory?
I'm being real, but y'all don't understand all this stuff going through my mind about that. You know what I mean?
When Tory get out?
He got 11 years, so he did almost, I think he did 2. I think he's going to do 10 on that 11. He got 8 more years, man.
Hell no.
What you think?
For real?
Yeah, man, this shit ain't no game. That's fair. Well,
I thought his daddy was just saying somebody finna get out.
Man,
his daddy was on acting like.
How many times you done heard somebody in the hood say somebody finna get out?
All right,
the governor, like, right? You first got to get the governor to override.
I'm just saying.
Look, the governor got to sign and override the court system that he backs. That all them people that's in there that made this decision. Now you put a bad mark on them.
Yeah, if you overturn it.
Think about that. Yeah. You saying what they did was wrong, and these is people who granddaddy's daddy was in them offices.
Stand on the fact that they was right.
Judges that was daddy judge was in there. Yeah. So they not trying to go against the system that they got.
And you got to think about it too. Them being proven wrong, whatever position they trying to get next, it could
mess up all that. So think about somebody who granddaddy was a judge, grandmama was a.
Well, they'll go to the end of the road.
You see what I'm saying?
That they
and now their son and their other son was there, right?
They'll go to the end of the world to prove they.
So they not going. They not going. It's hard to get stuff overturned, bro.
Yeah.
Because of the way that the system is built up together.
Man, and it don't only affect the whatever position they trying to get next. It could affect the nepotism, me hiring my kids to bring them in and giving them positions. I can't put them in position if I'm messed up in whatever I done did in this case. So
let me tell you something. And y'all hear me and hear me good on this. Only one who would do something like that is Donald Trump. Because he don't care nothing about nobody else. His arrogance and his egotism gonna make him do whatever he want to do.
That boy.
So he don't listen to nobody. That's why he signed for Larry Hoover. That's why he signed for NBA YoungBoy, Kodak Black.
They said Larry Hoover snitch.
I don't know about that. Where you getting your information at?
I just saw something on the internet.
Of course, every time they say Big Meat slick.
But I don't be really I don't pay attention
every
to it.
Every time they say somebody snitch when they get out.
Because I ain't see that. How true is that he
not a good snitch?
That he pardoned them though?
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
But I'm telling you, what kind of snitch is if what snitch get him? Because he got 200 years.
I'm saying,
you understand what I'm saying?
You know, it be so many headlines.
But you hear what I just said? How much snitching is you doing if you can't get out this place, man? He's still locked up.
It's real.
So I just can't. I don't buy that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you was snitching, you at least get out.
So you'll find a loophole
somewhere.
Yeah,
you gonna tell on everybody.
Ain't nobody finna tell him and still get 200 years. That
not only did he get that time, all the people around him. The dude I met in
He already out?
No, he ain't getting out like that. He still got 200 years state.
I thought they pardoned him.
The federal part is pardoned.
This is crazy.
You know what I just said?
So what you saying
this
then?
Is crazy.
So he still got to go to serve state?
He still got the state. If you go look at all the Chicago Tribune and all that, they smearing the hell out of his name right now to keep him locked up.
I'm saying, but what's the point of pardoning him if he ain't pardoned?
I'm glad. That's a good question. I want to answer that for real. That's a great question, Gutta. This man been on maximum security for 30 years, bro. Larry, which is my partner, is his son.
Yeah.
Got a son. I talked to Larry this morning. Got a son that's 17, Larry the third, who ain't never hugged or touched his grandfather in his life. This man been on maximum security for 30 years. So for Trump to pardon...
Oh, you saying no visits, no nothing?
No, he can see you through a glass.
Yeah.
For 30 years.
Kind of like soften the blow, basically, with the pardon.
At first, it was 23-hour lockdown where he just confined, bro. Then now, he's able to, at least even if he went to stay, he get to hug his family, he get to... See, people take things for granted so much,
you're
bro.
saying that
soften the blow.
So basically, answering my...
And he's 74?
I'm saying, answering my question, OG, you basically saying the pardon from the feds to go into the state, even though he not getting released, it's still a good thing.
It's a great thing.
Man,
if you ain't touched or hugged none of your loved ones, your wife, since 70, he went to prison in 73.
Yeah.
72.
For what? For just being a gang member?
No, it wasn't. It was at first they tried to trump charges up on him.
Man, shit, that's what
I'm saying?
Because I never really looked on Larry Hoover.
No, what I'm saying,
I wasn't in no GD. If I was a GD, I probably would have had to do my history.
When I came into this game, Gutta, and being an older cat, my main thing, and you've seen this, is to deal with people that's in prison most of the time.
Yeah.
Whether it be getting them released. The dudes I had on here from New Orleans, all of them did 28 and a half years. And they released them because they didn't do the crime. And then they didn't want to pay him. So I brought them on my show to say, man, y'all need to pay him. And then they start getting, shout out to Gutta, start getting a little bit of traction on their stuff and getting it in and telling me it was happening now. But to do 28 and a half years, and then to go back now and start trying to help the woman that basically lost her son, that they framed them and said that they killed, that they never looked for. Trying to get her some money now.
Yeah.
This shit get deep. You understand what I'm saying?
They never really looked.
Not just them. If a brother did 27 years like my partner up in Oklahoma, who 32 years in all, 27 on the last bid, and he made it through, I want to talk to that nigga.
For real. My partner did 32. The one you talked to, he did 20.
See, he supposed to have his. I told him I want him to back on the show, didn't I? Because that's what I like. Because if you ever go to prison, and I don't wish it on nobody. And you see how it's 60 to 70% black people in there. You see all them black men in there. It'll mess your head up. Because you only got about 20 to 30% of Hispanics and 10% white. We got 162 prisons in Texas.
162 prisons.
More than everybody. You see what I'm saying?
Damn, that's 162 prisons here?
You're right. I asked you, I said, that shit just hit you? What he just said there? 162 prisons.
Damn. We got like probably 5.
We
probably got about 10 in Arkansas.
Most people don't have it, but we
got about 10.
Texas got them. But what I'm telling you, when you see that and you know the real problem,
God damn.
you know not to, and it's us. We overpopulate that.
That's deep.
You see what I'm saying? That's why I go so hard for it, because I know already it's a big problem nobody want to deal with, and that's why in Texas, I always say this: they don't want to let no marijuana be. We try to find something else to replace that before we give anybody legal marijuana privileges.
Hold on, G, but look, I got to look at it for all around though.
Want to look at the victims?
Well, no, just all around. Let's just say this: when I look at NBA draft and NFL draft, we overpopulate that.
You definitely do. But that's different.
I mean, I know, but I'm just saying.
We overpopulate that on the field. That's it, though.
Oh, that's dope. I like what you just did.
Just like with the prison.
But that's heavy right there.
Yeah, that was deep. He had me like he set me up. I had another question.
For real, just like with the prison system.
You know same thing on that level.
Okay.
Like we
same shit.
You know, again, and I say
we ain't the ones running that either.
I say, and we ain't running nothing, because Farrakhan said this back in 2010. He said, the people in power, it was back then, it was him, Cornel West, all of them was there, all of these
Dick Gregory.
But know what he said? He said, we like mannequins.
Yeah.
You walk in the store, you see the mannequin. Mm-hmm. The mannequin can't walk. The mannequin can't talk. but the mannequin have on what you would like to buy. You think the mannequin can't do nothing. That's the way people of color is when they in powerful position. We have no power. He said Frederick Douglass said power concedes to nothing without a demand, but power won't even concede to a demand when it looks like it's coming from a weak constituency that lost its testicular
That's
fortitude.
why I love Farrakhan, bro.
You understand what I'm saying?
When he saying that type of stuff, bro, he be blowing my mind, bro.
I say that is the real. When you think about, I own the store. I'm like, damn, that man. He got on what you would want to buy. He look like he's in power. He looks like the president. He looks like the one, the senator, but he ain't got no power. Black people don't have no power, man. We have no unity.
I hit my people with this type of shit all the time. I'm talking about all different kind of shit. No bullshit.
We don't have no unity, bro. And I think about like even when you think about the Jay-Z's and all of them, the P. Diddy's and the Oprah Winfrey's and the Tyler Perry's, when it come down to their white constituency, they broke. You could put their money together and they couldn't buy nothing when it come down to football team.
And what's fucked up is
Elon Musk, 300 billion.
Hey, and even if
we only got 1 billion, 2 billion, 3 billion, 4. David Stewart.
Even if we did, would the seat at the table be offered? That's another thing. Well, even if we did, would they even make it an opportunity to be able to get majority ownership of us, let's say an NFL team or NBA team?
You know what Farrakhan said? Farrakhan said basically, how you gonna try to think that the same system that enslaved you gonna make you free?
Man, look here, boy.
That's why. That's why.
It's like I made you a victim. I'm gonna save you.
That's why my brother, though, when he came to the courtroom, he always said white is right when it's time to get a lawyer. Right. Just cause they made this shit.
That's right.
Hey, when we like going in there with a black lawyer and we getting our ass spanked.
You better go in there with somebody who been eating lunch with them every day.
You feel me? Like, come on, you gotta play the game.
If you can impress that lawyer enough, he can get you.
That's one thing people don't never say. Hey, Johnny Cochran, OJ ain't just hired him. He hired 5 other people.
He had all of them.
And they was white and Mexicans and whatever Robert Kardashian.
I told you about the situation I had a little minute ago. Boy, when I went to court, my people had the conversation, came back. Oh yeah, you good? Say less. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
It's all about who you know.
About who you know. Imagine if I would have went in there by myself, Dolo, or with somebody else that's black. They probably been like, all right, so let's figure out what we finna do with this.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
right.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I think, like I said, I hope we covered everything, man. I enjoyed this, man. We just talking. I don't know if y'all understand what this chopping it up thing was dope for me. I enjoy y'all, man.
No, I don't think
you out of Miami. Stop playing. Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Great state of Texas, man. We all in the building. You know what I'm talking about, man?
I don't think you understand how big this is every time I'm in the city. I appreciate it.
Man, I love it, bro. You don't understand, man. We finna do drops. We finna get pictures with y'all, bro.
Yes, Lord.
I always enjoy these shows. I love to talk and cut up, but it's just dope to be able to, commune with some real.
You got some cash in your pocket?
Yeah, I keep some money.
I need about $46.
I got 100.
I just want to do the pockets extra sloppy so I can go viral.
I ain't got nothing but 100.
I want to go viral.
You know what I'm saying?
That boy is stupid.
I just want to go viral, man.
$46. Boy,
it wasn't 46 either, man. It was 80 something, man. About 83, man. That's 320. One of them 20 was hanging, nigga.
Now you know Lay my partner, but I'm saying this to say this.
Nigga before I interviewed him.
Hold on, this one. Let me clear the point so people won't think I'm clowning them. Man, shit, it be niggas that got the big stacks that don't go viral. Hey, so my boy went viral with 80. You don't need this. He kind of prove you don't need this shit. Y'all got all this jewelry, all that.
Yeah, none of that.
Last night, what hit that had to play? Ain't I? He played it on last night. Shit, he played it right after Lil Baby or something. It was in the mix of a new song.
You say, damn, boy.
He back.
That is crazy.
And you did that, OG. He back.
We did that, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Don't play with real nigga. We did that.
Hey, one thing for sure, we did do it, but I ain't expect him to give me no flowers. So for him to say we, that's a real nigga right there.
No, I say that every time. I'm telling nigga like I call Gutta. I'm blaming you too. Like I said, what I need to ask this nigga, man.
Hey, for some reason I had something to do with that moment too, and I'm trying to do it. But OG wouldn't hang up, no, either. He like, give me the questions. And I'm steady just trying to like, man, OG, I'm gonna call you back, but he got them questions about me though on my life though.
I'm just trying to figure out a way to make sure that everybody got something from it. And I know you had a relationship with him and J Money, and I knew, like, you know, J Money, that song is the one that stick out to me all the time. So I was like, that Don't I Be With J Money serving everybody? I'm like, I'm gonna call Gutta. That nigga say he be with J Money. Gutta really be with J Money all the time. I'm gonna call him. And then I called him. So that's how that went, man. And look how that happened.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Organically.
And my daughter was listening to it in the bathroom this morning before she was leaving. I said, you ain't even know that song.
Know about this.
Y'all niggas wild, man. Huh?
Don't even know what that is.
But she say, Dad, I used to listen to T.I. with you all the time, so I'm pretty sure you played that song.
I'm pretty sure I heard
19 years, I'm telling you, I heard that song.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Yeah, but I did play T.I. a lot more than everybody.
Man, T.I. was hard though.
That nigga was hard.
That big shit popping. I used to hear that and be like, damn, dude, hard.
And Tip had something the family could listen to. Like
he did.
Yeah, you can hear whatever you like.
Yeah,
that was stuff that the kids could be in the car and listen to that. So I would always, my kid was little. Matter of fact, they on picture over there with T.I. right behind that chair. They were like 6 and 8 on and my daughter, she always listened to him.
Hold on, OG. Why people don't talk about how dude kids blowing up?
Bro,
like his kids all superstars, bro. Don't nobody talk about Tip kids, bro.
Some people.
Bro,
people just
his oldest son.
I like.
Man, I seen
nigga dope, ain't he?
The money though.
The money
cold.
The money.
One of them a rock star.
To my Buddy Red.
Buddy Red.
I ain't made the money. Yeah.
Listen, niggas don't.
They don't.
They either hating on Tip. They gotta be.
But one thing I know.
Even the daughter won the lawsuit.
They got 71 million.
Yeah, for them dogs.
Like, come on, man. They gotta be hating on Tip. Tiny. Both of them. Not to excuse Tiny. My bad, Tiny. No. That's y'all babies.
I go Tiny up there with, no, my wife might have took it. It ain't up there no more.
But you feel me, though.
Damn. She didn't make it. No,
she ain't make the
You feel me? We love them, man. And to be honest with you, what you said is dope. Even King, you know, he get it in. You know,
get it in.
We don't let him grab that backpack because he can't get ugly. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for all in all, they memorable and they successful. And he did a cold show. Basically that show where he showed his family.
The family hustle.
So the family hustle. He showed really how to display his family. And no matter what you go through, the bumps and bruises, you can't deny that them folks made it through, man.
And listen to this, hold on. That's what Kanye West, that's what Beyonce, Jay-Z, that's what all them people want. See, they didn't make their kids known, but they can't make their kids talented.
No, they can't. And I think Tip,
you feel
probably
me?
one of the best to do that.
Think about that. You might know them other people kids, but Tip kids badass, boy.
I don't know, man.
Blue Ivy out
I was about to say the same thing. Blue Ivy trying to bring it. She trying to bring it.
You ain't heard her say nothing.
Not yet.
No, she probably don't have to say nothing.
No, but that's what I'm trying to tell you, though. I'm just saying, cool, I ain't knocking no dancing or none of that. I'm talking about music, though, bro.
Right.
Everybody, if you in music or if you play ball, Gilbert Arenas want his son to be the best.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga, I do music. I want my son to be the, you feel me? Like, man, come on, let's be real.
Let me tell you something.
Tip got that shit right now, though. His kids is popping, bro.
Being an older cat.
That's what you want.
And being a cat that been in businesses for years, the hardest thing is to get your kids to even want to do what you're doing.
Come on, man.
Really? Most of the time, they don't even want to be a part of it.
They don't even want, they ignoring your ass.
Because you already done blessed them and picked them up their whole life.
Come on, man.
So for them to still want to do what they doing and be in the entertainment world.
I think that's what I'm saying about his kids.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because you see the happiness in their face, though. Like, them niggas like this shit.
No, and they respect it for what they do.
And they come on, man.
But then Tip not going to let you disrespect it. No, so he always stood on here like you. He like us.
That's right.
He ain't play about his kids.
That's one thing I like about.
He always stayed focused on making sure that you respect what he had going on with him.
That's what I like about is this young and the money.
Yeah,
real respect.
Kid be rapping. He trying to out rap his daddy. Like
like he nice.
He trying to
nice, but
he talking about like as far as like lyrically, you can tell that He young. He still young.
Nice.
He gonna be. I'm telling you.
I know what you saying, OG. You said
rubber
tip
band man.
Yeah, he said tip. But I know what you saying though. You saying he cold like J. Cole and them.
No, what I'm saying.
I get man.
That's what you said because he is.
Cause you know, like a lot of people still trying to pay homage to their
kind of shit going on right there. But
when I see
Gucci Mane and Jeezy, that's them niggas, man. Don't play with that shit, man. Let that shit alone, man.
For real.
Them niggas stupid, man. When it come down this rap, man, these niggas just just different, bro. You just be honest.
I see the way Bronny probably look at LeBron. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Bronny nice, of course. You know you ain't gonna never be LeBron. But Bronny, when he play against his dad, he ain't try to like play around with his pops. He try to kill this man. Bryce gonna be the one to do it though. Yeah. Bryce he go.
They all, man. I just thank God that we acknowledging these kids and you know something that Ali Sadiq said on the show. He said everybody talk about black men and their kids. They talk about Nick Cannon, how many kids he got, but they don't talk about how much he take care of them and he with them.
Yeah.
It be some stuff like that being said on. I'll be like, whoa. Cause there's a lot of brothers, and then he said, I don't know no niggas that don't take care of their kids. I don't hang with dudes like that.
That's real though, cause I really don't. I swear to God, that's real. Cause listen, like I told Moone, I make all my partners though, like some of my hood partners that.
What's this in?
Man, OG, I make them niggas. They take care of their kids, even if they can't afford it. They'll hit me, cause they know that I care so much that we gon' make it a big deal. Like, cause man, everybody gotta take care of the kids around me.
I'm saying? We don't hang with no dudes. Don't do that, bro.
Nah, you right.
I lose respect for myself. I'm hanging around you, bro. I know you don't even take care of your kids.
No bullshit.
Now,
so that's why when people look at people or women or whoever say that, we be like, oh, we know these.
I don't know what you talking about.
So we be lost. Like, man, where you find them niggas at?
Yeah, what niggas you talking about?
Them type niggas.
Man, I don't know none of them.
That's real, man.
You talking about the niggas that was on crack?
Oh man, I feel bad about this shit, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man.
OG, that's my pops. All them type niggas, them niggas got a chance to experience that in the 80s, and they just wasn't able to be a daddy.
That's real.
Come on, OG.
I gotta give it up. I can't do nothing but respect it, man. Man, thank y'all. Hey, first of all, how can people get a hold of you if they trying to rock?
You already know. Moone, Moone.Walker, WALKER. That's on all social media platforms. That's on Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. You looking for me, Moone.Walker or Moone Walker.
And y'all already know to hit Gutta TV up. Hell, there ain't no other Gutta TV but one.
Just
so.
Lord, you
know what I'm saying?
And I ain't gonna tell them, you know, to hit me either. Don't hit me.
No, man.
Don't hit me.
Thank y'all, man, coming on the show, man. Been another great segment of Boss Talk 101. While the bosses talk,
Hit
man.
OG. Hit OG.
Man.